Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Iron Bill back with another video. I'm streaming. I'm trying to stream a bit more for a lot of reasons. It cuts down on the edit time because it's just pure playtime, but on the negative side, of course, there's not very much polish to it. But let's not kid ourselves. There never really was. So tonight's play is going to be about some new equipment that I got. And I recently had some issue with my controller, and it broke. I used paddles, and that's really kind of important to me. I had a scuff on my PS4 and got really used to that. And then there's an attachment that you can put on a standard PS4 controller. I used that for a while, but when I moved over to PC and also brought the controller over, I didn't like the standard controller without the paddle, and the paddle attachment didn't work, so I went out and bought a cheap controller. Now, at that point in time, I actually did test for a while mouse and keyboard. I didn't like the results I had, but then again, I was just using a standard mouse and standard keyboard, and it's not the same experience. And so, you know what? I'm going to put on headphones because that fan noise could be an issue, or the speakers could be an issue. Give me 1 second here. I should have thought of this before. All right, that's better. Anyway, I tried out the mouse and keyboard before. It was a standard mouse and keyboard. Didn't really work. But when that cheap controller broke, I thought, I'm not spending that kind of money every 6 months. You know, I'm just not going to do it. I'd rather buy something with some longevity to it. So I bought a Corsair mouse, and looked like that, and it was okay, and I've been playing with it for a couple days. But you know, I had my grenade set for this button right here, and I had my melee for here. The melee always worked, but the grenade didn't always register, and oftentimes I actually got into my sensitivity settings, which are up and down right here. And I could have mapped these out to be something else, but the truth of the matter was I didn't feel like this was holding its settings, so I wasn't real happy with the way this was performing. Now, the shooting part of it, movement, outstanding, exceptional. I love the weight of it, but if your keys aren't binding properly or your buttons aren't binding properly, then you've got a problem. So I decided, what the heck, you know, I was looking at videos about different options, and I happened upon Cammycakes' stream, and he had a keypad, and I really had never considered that before. And he had something very similar to this. I don't know if you can see this. I think you can now. Yeah, so it is the Razer Tartarus Pro, and it actually it boasts like 32 keys that are programmable. You can do macros, all sorts of things, and you can also set the buttons so that at half travel and beyond, you get a dual assignment to the key. Now, I've not done that. So, for instance, like let's say that I was doing a run forward, and I only half pressed, I could walk, but if I pressed all the way down, I could run. It may be something I fool around with down the road. I haven't yet. I'm really just trying to get my hand used to the positioning and just the muscle memory of doing it. And you know, I spent the last couple of days really pounding it out on a regular keyboard and the Corsair mouse, and now I'm going to have to unlearn that, which was starting to feel pretty normal. I was starting to feel comfortable with it somewhat, although my left hand, you know, starts to cramp after a while because of the unusual layout of the left hand side of a keyboard. And that's where I thought, well, okay, this keypad thing is a bit more ergonomically laid out. I think if I could train my fingers, you know, properly here, I'll have less fatigue. So I'm doing that. Now, since I bought a Razer product, I wasn't sure if the Corsair mouse would behave properly with it, because you have to run software for both of them. IQ software for your Corsair, and then the Razer Spectre software, which I can show you, by the way. That is right here. Here's the layout. And you see I've begun to map out some of my keys. Yeah, because I wanted to be able to just take as much of the load off of the keyboard as I possibly could and have it all on the controller. So I've not altered anything else yet. I probably will change that simply because I don't want that to trigger anything. That changes the way my functions work. It gives me a different profile, and I accidentally hit that earlier, and I thought this thing broke. It shut everything off. It just switched the profile to a blank profile, which of course meant nothing was mapped, and therefore nothing worked. So it's going to take some time to set up, but once it's set up, I think it's going to be pretty nifty. I played with it for a couple of hours today, and I like what I see so far. So with that, I'm going to have a look in here and see if there's anything I can just knock about and do. I may have to switch characters, I think. Well, no, wait a minute. I'm thinking I need to get like 15% more on that. I'll go run some public events, maybe. Might be a simple thing to do, and I really don't want to go into Crucible just yet because you know, I'm not comfortable enough yet that when things get hairy that I'll make reasonable movement, and that's just a good way to get myself frustrated. So I'd rather not, to be honest. I want to make this as an enjoyable experience as possible for myself, and being somewhat selfish, you know, that's what I tend to try to do. So I'm going to, since Earth is the flashpoint, I'm going to drop down to this public event. Now, I think I'm going to try to run the aces. Oh, check this out. Check it out. Opening shot, quick draw, accurized rounds, high caliber rounds, hammer forged rifling, and a masterwork of range 10's already done. Dudes, I cannot tell you. I'm going to have to run that. I cannot tell you how great a roll that is. That is top tier. Okay, there's backup. All right, got to get my hands positioned. There it is. It's below me. Now, in flight sims, we used to call this kind of thing hands-off throttle and keyboard, or and stick, or hands-on throttle and stick. Oh, he came up from the other side. Anyway, the whole game is you never take your hands off your controls. And so when you're doing mouse and keyboard, I always had my head looking down, whatever, and not looking at the screen. And if I get used to this, hopefully that won't happen.
We'll teach them not to dig around here.
I have full confidence in you.
I'll save the shotgun for the for this. He's going to kill the main guy. He didn't. I thought he would. Hope I get some more shotgun ammo. There it is. There he is. There he is. That's what we wanted. Alright.
Do they still think they can outrun us?
Now I have my transversive steps on, which means when I run, I reload. We got it. Oh, I got backed into the chest. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this guy. about your perfect storm of stupid? There's what we wanted. All right.
That cleaver has our days all over again.
All right. Better go sword to that guy. I'm expecting shotguns to be a lot better come next week. To solve his issue right now. Yeah, there. You're not getting anywhere. Come on, land, land. There we go. Are we not standing on the zone? Okay, I was gonna say it should have been in.
Another impeccable smash and grab. Well done.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Let's see what we did there. I know some of you are not going to like what you're about to see, but this gun's just not that good. Even with time payload, grave robber, oh, steady hand's good though. Penned mag, steady rounds. Actually, this is not a terrible roll. It's just this. Melee kill. All right. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to delete it for now. Not for now. All right, so we tried out the shotgun. Let's look at aces spades just for funsies. And also, let's see something here. Yeah, 90%. So basically 5% for every public event. So let's find another public event. That's fun to do. It's not fun to do, but we'll do it. I've not done too much with the thumb yet. A spacebar is on my thumb. You slap your thumb downward. You also have your emotes, which are on the wheel. But there are better ways to use that, I think. So. I could set that thumb up to be like an analog, but the reviews I've seen on doing that would suggest that it's not a good idea because of the way it picks up. I don't think we're in the right place.
Guardian. There's an arsenal catch on its way.
Oh, it's down
Do
below.
what you do best.
Yeah, it's down here. Okay. Okay, this is better.
The Fallen and their stockpiles. Will they ever learn?
I don't know why I keep reloading when all I really have to do is run. All I really need to do is get one of them open. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. See if I can turn it heroic. Think I can? Think I can? We'll try. I might make it. It's going to be close.
How nice of the Fallen to share their passion with us.
Got to kill this guy. See, I'm still struggling with the motion somewhat. 58 seconds. Got it.
And the sportsman. Everything.
You are indeed a force.
Thank you. Thank you, fella. You did help out. He kept their attention. That's the main thing. Pretty sure I saw a case right up there. Come on back here. Thing about mouse and keyboard is you are so much more stable. All right, we can make this one. I haven't decided if I'm going to pull this row down, and by that I mean my WSD, yeah, combination, what you would consider to be those keys, are mid-level on this keypad, and the problem with that is it's easy to miss a row. Real easy. Boom! Want to get this anyway. About time for the world event to pop up here.
Guardian. Interested?
Floaty.
We'll teach them not to dig around here.
I have full confidence in you.
There we go. Someone who gets it. I could use this heavy, by the way. You gotta love the Galliard. I mean, you gotta love it.
Do they still think they can outrun us?
Alright, so where is it at? It's gonna be over here. They're already firing on the ship. We're gonna generate some orbs. Thank you. I'm just backpedaling that guy. There we go. Look at that. That's another max engram. Yeah. I'm close. I'm getting used to it. Oh, those guys. Oof. You know what? Just clear those jokers out. On my own here. we go. I didn't want to die there because I figured if I did,
All over it.
this guy would come up and kill the captain here. Oh, let him have him. Let him have him. Let him have him. I'll go pick up those orbs as soon as he's done. There's that jackass.
Debris. Glimmer incoming.
Another impeccable smash and grab. Well done.
There we go. There we go. See, you know, at times this feels very natural, very intuitive. And then there are times, particularly when you get excited and you pull your hands off just a little bit, it doesn't take much. Once it's hard for me, I guess the best way to describe this is it's hard for me to find home again once I lose my place. But all that being said, I think we can return to the tower and collect our prize. Yep. Might as well go see what that is. We got one here. All right. Looking good. I'm sure after I play with this a couple days, I will have this under control. I'm sure. You know it. Diet Coke, taste of an older generation. I do like my Diet Coke. Alright, so I don't know what to do from here. I really don't want to play PvP. Although I could, you know what, I don't even know if I have the room for the bounties. I've been stocking up on my bounties. Ooh, here we go. Quests, bounties. I'm ready for the reset, and I got the message today that I was full. I don't know how many you're allowed to carry, but it would not let me carry any more of these. Now, it might let me pick up the Crucible. I don't know. If I were to go in there right now with this setup, I know I'd get owned. I know I would. I know it. Yeah, that ship is going to be ugly.
Checking.
Oh, you want me to prove it? Yeah, terrible roll. tell you. I mean, yikes. Yikes. Ditch that right now. I don't even want that in my inventory. Oh, and here is the other gunner's axe that I got, or blast. I'm sorry. Honest mistake, and they're very similar shotguns. Slug shotties, opening shot, snapshot, accurized, hammer forged rifling. Could even go chambered compensated for stability, but you know, with this, it's range, range, range. The only difference between this one and my other one, I think, well, actually, the second column here was different too, but the other was a range mass work, and this is handling. This is actually a good one too, but it's not a god roll. The one I showed you earlier, that's a god roll. But I haven't deleted it yet. I'm not quite ready to do that. Let's have a look at that again. I mean, what's not to love? Opening shot, quick draw, accurized rounds, or high caliber rounds. Either one of those are great.
Everything Fenchurch sends.
And then hammer forged rifling. See, I didn't get to. This is a curated roll, by the way, which is why it's all. This dropped this way. I didn't masterwork, but it actually comes this way. And if you don't know, this comes from the altar of sorrow on the moon. You for sure want to check that out this week, because the slug shotties are going to get a buff. It's just a matter of how much, and I don't recall the precise number as of now. I'm going to take this ace of spades up. I probably shouldn't waste time, but I don't like that escape velocity anyway. So actually, I'm going to get rid of, no, that's 1,000. I'm not going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. If I'm going to take it up, I'm going to really take it up.
Oh dear. A55 goes BLMR and DGS6 are down.
So,
High again.
1010. I'm close. I mean, I'm 1036. I'm actually maxed out. Yeah, I'm plus 26 here. If I turn in all my bounties, it'd be plus 27. Not a bad place to end on the season, to be honest. So, all right, so let's go see what I get up here. Silently tilted.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
And say heavy. So let's see. I think I would take the raid sword up to max at this point in time because of the whirlwind blade on it. This other stuff we're just going to leave alone. The Masseypock, or Mosseypock, this is a terrible roll. I wouldn't, under no circumstances, keep it. And you know, what is it? Thursday? We're 4 days away from reset and a new season, and 1010s aren't going to matter. So I really shouldn't be wasting resources on any upgrades at the moment. But force of habit, I don't know. You got to enjoy yourself, I suppose. All right, so I'm going to go pick up my engrams here. We'll see what kind of weapons I get. Or armor. I probably should have stopped by the vault to dump some stuff off before I did, but my vault's getting full and I'm going to have to do a big flush. What I need to do is I need to find a big list of guns that are going to be sunset and just, I don't know, probably start making the hard call
You
and
just
dumping
never
them.
quit, do you? Took out Gaul.
Whether or not they bring them back later doesn't
now
matter. All right, so yeah, Bond. I don't care about that.
So you Guardians are all about symbols.
Sniper's
right?
okay.
Warlocks, Titans,
Let's see.
Dead Orbit, Iron Banner. I don't know how you keep track of it all. Point is, you understand that people need symbols to inspire them. You're in a clan. You know what I'm talking about. Repping a clan is just the start. Fly this banner
Medium,
wherever you
short
go.
zoom,
Make it the last thing the Legion sees before you put him down.
and stability.
Doesn't get more inspirational than that.
I've just never been a big fan of the long goodbye or a long shadow. So the question there is, what would you rather have 1010? And well, if I'm going to have a sniper be a 1010, going to be that one. Again, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it. All right, so everything I get here is going to be max. So let's see what else we get. There's another shotgun. I'm actually glad that one dropped because I'm going to waste some resources here in a minute that I shouldn't. But that Galliard, look at it. Kill clip and quick draw. Man, it's got to be maxed. It's an imperative. Alright. Alright. So far, so good.
So you Guardians
Boots,
are all about
yeah.
symbols, right?
Boots don't matter to me.
Careful out there.
If you look, I've got all kinds of 10-10 here, right?
I have to feed my family.
And that's a terrible roll, too, on top of everything else. So, if I had a raid piece that I needed to take up, I would. Yeah. Yeah, it's just not... It's not worth keeping. So, 1036. Here we go. See? Not the worst thing could happen. Let's go see if I can pick up Crucible bounties. And I probably ought to stop by the vault and drop some things off. I could also play Gambit. Oh, man. Lord, no. Alright. 442. Alright, I want to keep that for now and that for now. I'm just gonna hang on for now. Let's see if we can pick up any Crucible. I have my doubts.
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible
Nope,
be more like
can't
you?
pick anything up. I already have these. I couldn't remember if I'd played them this week or not. I guess I have. I was looking for that last chest piece, masterwork, and yeah, I
I'd be
think.
right there with you if these
Yeah. Well, tell you what.
Circumstances change, but data remains. Always.
There we go. Again, I'm getting used to it. All right. I really don't want to do that. I wonder what's in Scorched. Oh, man. Scorched is the worst. Let's do it. I'll do one match. I'm so awful at this too. I've played it maybe 3 or 4 times, honestly, and yeah, it's going to be something. But in this, it really doesn't matter what you do. So I'm going to go ahead and go top tree so I can float. And I'm not going to worry about guns because guns really aren't that much of a part of it. And I got kicked. And here it goes. This is what starts happening. Usually about this time of night. So unfortunately, we may be in that situation. How long have we streamed? We've been on for about 40 minutes. So. See what's happening on Discord. Yep. Yeah, these guys are wanting to do a flawless raid, and I can't be that guy. You know, especially with the new setup here, the second we started jumping, it'd be over. It would be over. Then I'd have them all mad at me, and I'm not on their tier anyway. I'm an old guy. I'm just not on that tier. And I don't want the pressure. Alright. Trial by fire, I guess. This is so much like Mayhem. It's just shoot and die. That's a perfect way to get... Oh, there he is. I haven't gotten a kill yet, but I haven't gotten killed. Until then, and these guys who play it all the time just bounce. That's what you see. Yeah, he finally got me. Alright. Let's get used to the keys.
That shut them down.
He got trapped. Oh boy, I just couldn't put it on him. As soon as your feet hit the ground, man, that's when they get you.
The enemy has gained ground, but it's not over.
I had him. Well, if you keep doing what you're always doing, that's not going to get you anywhere. Yeah, I knew if I sat there long enough, he'd find me. I'm terrible at that. If I got 5 kills, I'll be amazed.
Don't be discouraged. There can be only one winner.
6.
Come back stronger.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stick with it just to get it out of the way and something different to watch. I like that ship. That's the new Eververse ship this week that you can buy with Bright Dust, and I had about 1,000 Bright Dust and figured, what the heck, might as well spend a little bit of it. It comes in a basically a very low tone black, very descript, and I don't know what this shader is. I guess we could look. This is Iron Mossbone, and I kind of like the way that looked. It brought out a bit of the detail, and kind of a cool looking ship that way. So, anyway. Couple emotes, what have you. A couple of my clanmates are on Discord talking about the TWAB this week. Said not a lot mentioned there, although they did mention specifically how they're going to run trials bounties from here on out, and you know, loosely based on what I just heard, I can't see any reason that I would want to go back in it. Essentially, the tokens are tied to wins now. So what they're going to do is they're going to structure it so you get fewer tokens from your first 3 round wins, and then 5 you'll get more, and 7 you'll get even more. And the only way you can get tokens now, you can't just play a match and get tokens. You have to play the match, win, or complete bounties. How many do you get for a bounty? I don't know. And how hard is the bounty to do? How many matches do you have to play? And in the end, it winds up being one of those deals where you're like, you know, I'm going to get clubbed like a baby harp seal, teabag for my effort. I'm going to have to wade through pro players and cheaters. Why would I do this? What is it that makes Bungie think that you're a casual player, which is, they're going to have them. I realize this is a tournament for the best of the best. I get it. At the top layer, I get it. But at the ground level, you know, for the top tier players to have an enjoyable experience, even if you just look at it from that perspective, for them to have a fun experience from beginning to end, the first 3 to 5 rounds ought to be relatively easy, and the last 3 rounds get increasingly more intense. I mean, that's what you would hope, that it would scale up in difficulty. But if you make it impossible for a casual player to enjoy the bottom, there aren't going to be any there. And what's going to happen then is your top tier players are going to face top tier players from beginning to end. 7 matches. Now, that's fine if that's what Bungie wants. I don't think it is. I think they are really trying to encourage participation in this, and it seems to me it would make sense to do so, but what they're talking about in the TWAB, that's not going to do it. That's just not going to do it. I don't see why, me personally, and you know, you're talking to a guy here who's a 1.3 KD, you know, in 6v6, you know. Why would I want to go into comp? Why would I want to go into 3v3, which is a completely different play experience, completely different skill set? Why would I want to enter into that and just get pub stomped and get nothing out of it? That's why I don't do it now. I mean, cheaters too. I mean, that's the other thing, is that I don't think we can get a fair match, and we haven't even talked about that. The likelihood that cheating in any way is going to get touched, forget it. That's just not going to happen. All right, so my goal here is to stay in the air. Either that or pick a spot and start sniping people. That would be fun too. I might have to do that. That could be fun. All right, let's just see how it goes.
Watch your back, Guardian. No one else will.
This is a very tight map. They're playing around B. Get out of there. He's going to be chasing. Yeah, I got it. I knew when my feet hit the ground and I didn't get right back up, I was done. I keep hitting the crouch. I'm going to have to move the crouch button, I think. I thought I was being smart. And I wasn't. Going inside is just like asking to die. We're making a match of it. Oh, do you see that? Oh, dang it. And it would have to be on me. We cleared him out. Oh, good shot. Oh, it's a near guy. I didn't see him. Yeah, we're going to lose this one. Got him. Oh, good shot. He about doubled down on me, didn't he?
Place.
Get out of there. Ah, finally. Finally. I thought I was going to just get in and out of there, but I was wrong. Yeah, dang it. Dang it, dang it. I knew better.
30 seconds remaining. You've lost the lead. Rise this
Dang it.
and fight again.
I was doing all right for a while.
Defeat is a lesson. Learn it well, then fight again.
Nah. The thing about that is, that's just completely mindless. And the thing it's got going for it though is it's fast. So I'll pick up the max level engram, I guess, for 4 quick matches. Yeah. I don't know that on controller that would actually be any better, because you know you have to stay in the air. It's just a lot of floating. I suspect Titans would do pretty well on this. Hunters, it's just bounce. You know, I'd put it on high jump and just bounce and bounce and bounce, and boy, your feet hit the ground anytime at all, and somebody will take you out. So our team just about pulled that off, and then I got aggressive and went into the enemy zone. So if I'd have held back, we'd played safe. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? But in the end, who cares if we lost? I don't. All right. Whew. Well, things are pretty stable. I've gotten kicked out of one match tonight so far, and that's actually pretty good. Yesterday I was all right, but we tried to do a raid, and two of my clanmates, one or the other or both, kept getting kicked out, and we just didn't get anywhere with it. And normally that would be me having that kind of an issue, but yeah, I guess at least it shows it's not just me. What can you do? Guess I can check and see if there's anything. Oh my goodness, I need to delete some stuff. Take care of business. I've yet to see one of those that I like to have. Those Seraph guns. The shotgun's good. Some people like the service revolver. I don't. I think it's trash. It may wind up being a good one, and I may be sorry in the end, but as of right now, I don't want to even go. You know, that's something I need to do though. After I get into this, I need to go check the bunker and see if like there's anything I want to farm, because we are in the last few days of being able to do that, and the bunkers are going to go away, and I really am not going to miss them. I haven't intentionally done a bunker event, man, probably in a month. Now, I've happened onto them and I've needed to get some kills for a particular reason, and I've participated in them, but to actively go after a bunker, I've not done that. Or tower, that is. And I've not done a legendary lost sector in forever either. You know what? Just for fun. Oh, I can't do it though. Doesn't matter what I'm carrying. Or does it?
No one to help you here. Success belongs to you alone.
Nope. I wish I could drop it, because if I could, I would. You don't want to be against a wall. You don't want to be boots on the ground. And he tried to trapdoor spider me. Did you see that? Instead, I got him.
Your legend rose.
Oh, finally got me. I couldn't see him. There's just so much chaos. Oh, got him though. Oh, good job. He ran at me like that was a shotgun. He just put
3
it there.
minutes left.
Right in my chest. I thought that was somebody down there. Oh, well done. Now, some guys have got this down to a science. I know you played enough that you probably could. Got a lucky shot on that guy, didn't I? Oh, but that was a good shot. He's... Wow. Some guys are pinpoint. Oh, see, if you get your back up against a wall, then you take splash damage, and that'll kill you. Yeah, damn it. He saw me coming. That guy knows what he's doing. He's killed me like 3 times in a row now. Sorry, I have to go kill him. I had to kill him. I had to kill him.
Rise from this loss and
Don't even
fight
care. Don't even care. Alright, so I think I've got to do one more.
Defeat is a lesson. Learn it well, then fight again.
You know what? I don't think I want to play that same team again. Just on principle. I don't want to face the same stack over and over. Just don't want to. Give me a minute to collect this. Let's see. Nothing special there. Getting my glimmer built back up. Let's see, I think I've got to do one more. Yeah, I've got to do one more. I'm not doing that. I've been streaming for a little over an hour now. Man, this room is a disaster. Like, to the point, I don't know how much longer I can sit in here. Most of this is out of your view. Just a lot of trash on the floor because I'm sifting through things. And I say this over and over, that I need to fix it. I need to actually just find a place for everything. And first things first, though, I'm making sure that I have the gear that I want and it's sorted the way I want here. And then, yeah, I'm just going to make boxes of stuff that I'm just going to pack up and clear out of here. And stuff will accumulate again after that, I know, but oh man, I'm just not a guy that likes to have clutter all over his arms and all over the place everywhere he looks. And you know, they moved me out of my old classroom. They've reassigned me, and I actually have two new classrooms I have to prepare for, different buildings, and I had to bring stuff home, and some of that's found its way in here. And some of it is just my trash, and I just need to deal with it. So. But other than that, you know, I mean, my equipment's coming together. The controller, I'm going to be happy with this. It's a little clumsy. It's still with the key bindings, and I'm thinking about, and I'd seen a video where a guy had done it. He dropped this down a row, and it actually makes sense because you've got a scroll wheel right here. If I did it, if I did it on that row, then my scroll wheel's right there, and it makes more sense than what I've got going on right now. The scroll wheel's not in a very good place, to the point I don't even use it. I haven't even mapped anything to it yet, so it should still be weapons. Man, I wish I could just drop my weapon and start sniping. That'd be fun.
No backup, no allies, no mercy, Guardian.
You can hear him. Get out of there.
Lost the lead.
Oh. Yep. Guess who lost his hands? I mean, I just completely lost where I was. Completely lost my hands. Let's press him because just keep moving. Oh, caught me coming over the top of the box. Stay away from all obstructions. They know I'm in here. Oh, the second your feet hit the ground, you're done. That's how I caught him there. Just timed it right. Some people can shoot you out of the air, especially if you float.
3 minutes.
We're probably getting known. Think we got him? Nope. Now, how in the world did I not kill that guy? I was right on him. He plucked me right out of the air.
Your enemy has defeated you.
That got old. I don't think I got a single kill. I really don't. And I was right on top of people. I don't know.
Embrace the
That's what I
chaos
always...
of battle.
That's like sparrow racing the way it used to be. Yeah, 4 kills. Terrible. Terrible. Ugh. Let me out of there. Terrible. Well, it looks like I got another shotgun 1010, and Wishbringer's just terrible. Doesn't matter what the roll is on that. It's sunset, and it's a go figure. So don't even care what it has. Okay. Any triumphs tonight? No, I didn't think so. Claire. Okay, so no. We're okay on that. One more look at the director. Really nothing to worry about there. So, yeah, I would say that's probably going to do it for the evening. I don't see anything else to accomplish. It's just before 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm really just wasting time, and it's not like this is quality anyway. So, I guess in the final analysis, that play you just saw, I mean, I got a little lost on the hand here. One time my hand got completely off, and I just kind of freaked out. That's me. I've got to settle down. I don't know that in controller I play any better. In Scorched, that's not a fair test. I mean, if I were to go into PvP, run a match, and you know what? Let's do it. Let's just run a match of PvP. Say control, something like that. Because I'm just curious now. But my guess is I'm going to be clumsy, but I don't know. Man, I don't have a good selection of weapons here either. What the heck, I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to go with that. I'm terrible with the ace of spades, so the test here isn't going to be whether or not I get a lot of kills. It's going to be whether I can put myself in a position where I should have gotten a kill. Because, again, I've not played PvP on mouse and keyboard, man, in a long time. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue there. It's just getting used to the differences between that and controller. But the thing that always got me, I mean, with this type of thing, it was my movement. And it was always... on keyboard part of it, I always struggled with the back and forth, and if I can just move, I'll be happy here. I don't even care if I go positive. I just want to be able to get something done. I've got a feeling that given the weapon loadout that I have with me right now, I'm just going to get crapped on, but we'll see. Of course, I could do something about it right now. Let me see what... No weapons. Yeah, I'm going to go with this instead. I'll be done here in just a few. Yeah, I'm going to go with that, and I'm going to go with probably that. And that's probably going to be a better combination. You know, I really like the Ghost Primus, but I'm also going to bring down actually this too. Let's do that instead. Give myself a chance to be successful. If I get a match. Wife's getting ready to go to bed. You never know what you're going to get in control, you know. Solo cube. I may go in here and it'll be a complete team of vegetables that I'm against, or maybe a complete team of vegetables I'm on, but it's seldom a solid mix of both. And I'm going to try to move. I'm going to try to position, and I'm going to try to see what I can do. All right, so I'm going to click this for just a second. Alright, let's see how many mountaintop slash mindbenders slash spare rations we can run into. And this controller is not going to excuse that I'm not a very good PvP player. And I'm not making excuses because I really am not good. So I'll be honest about my ability to move versus a controller. I guess is what I should worry about. Also, you know, in stressful situations, being able to put my fingers where they belong and just finding home. In boss talk, not a great shotgun map.
Control.
What? Oh, wait a minute.
Show your enemy this place belongs to you now. Take the zones.
They're gonna come out of C real quick.
Captured zone A. Enemy claims zone C.
There they are. Get out of here.
They have the lead. What a match. Enemy claimed zone B.
When I took the grenade, I should have backed off. And here we go, triple cap city.
Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. Your opponents are pulling away.
Yeah.
Drag
Oh,
them
look
back.
at that. Trapdoor spidered.
Zone C captured. Your enemy can't kill if they're dead. You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Take that. They're gonna go for C. Ah, that's what I was afraid of right there. Start getting things like that. Because I should not have died to that.
Zone A lost. Shut the enemy down. Zone B captured.
Ah! I had it on my heavy. Oh, I see. That's it. My key bindings are causing me trouble because that went heavy, despite the fact that
Zone C lost.
he's up there. Yeah, I can't move. I'm getting owned in a way. See how I switched to... See that? I'm getting owned in a way that I would not get owned with a controller. Time to settle down. Yeah, we're gonna get mercied. Of course, this is a team. I guess that's fair to say. Yeah, I'm gonna have to unmap a key.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. Zone B lost. You have zone advantage.
See if I can get these guys inside.
Zone C lost.
letting me know where you are.
Be proud of you, Warlock. Zone C captured. You have advantage. You captured Zone B. Zone A lost. Power play. Keep the pressure on. 5 minutes remaining.
Shouldn't have won that fight.
Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
What are you gonna do about a super,
Zone
right?
C lost. Zone B lost. Zone B captured. You have advantage. Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Their lead has diminished. Keep it up.
Yeah, I think they pretty much got us. Damn it. What makes me mad is I know better.
Zone C lost. 3 minutes remaining. You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Like that.
Zone B lost.
I'm not gonna stay there and get.
Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. Rise from this loss and fight again.
Controller, I wouldn't have been on that bad. Was it terrible? No. I mean, there were times I got really lost here, but I'm going to have to take that heavy off of that top key. 15, I normally would be 15 to 25. I'm going to go ahead and go to orbit on that. Mainly because I don't want to get matched with them again. Let's have a look. I'm going to have to take all mapping off of that 3 key because I'm going to cross over and hit that from time to time. So to do that, and this is one of those things that is just going to have to get worked out. So I'm going to keyboard function. I wish I could just turn it off. No. Disable? What would I turn that into? I'm gonna make it another W just in case I hit it. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, and what that'll do is it'll keep me from actually jumping up there, and because that was happening to me a lot. I would rather have 2 keys on W than to actually accidentally hit that, which is what I was doing, and then I got all crossed up. And number 2, I don't want that. But that wasn't such an issue. All right, so I'm going to play. I'm going to try another match because I want to get that straightened out, you know. And this is not fun. But if I'm being honest, it wouldn't be fun anyway. So one more match. Weapon-wise, I wasn't real competitive with that, and that's just me being twitchy. I don't know. You know, and those guys weren't bad players. I mean, let's be fair. They did what they should have done. They kept the pressure on us, and if it was just me that was getting handled, I would say, you know, it's just me playing bad. But you know, they were basically keeping us all off the zone. It wasn't just me. So match in progress. Perfect. That supers are rolling. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Lost. Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play.
And
Captured Zone C.
yeah. They're going to want to try to take that zone. Yeah, and that's what happens, man. You get into a late match, they're already rolling supers. I'm not going back out there because that's where they all are.
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
It's not ours. Not gonna get out of this. Nope. I couldn't turn on him. You know he's in there.
Zone B lost.
God dang it. Just handed him the heavy.
5 minutes. Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Oh, shoot.
Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play. Zone C captured. Zone
He's
B
running his
captured.
Nagis.
You have advantage.
We're not going to play with that.
Amazing! Double down. Their lead has diminished. Keep it up. Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost. That shut them down. Captured Zone B. You have zone advantage. One minute. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Zone B lost. Your enemy has defeated.
Better. No, not really. But, you know, I got dumped into that late. So, we were already down a bit. Russians, huh? Interesting. Let's see what we can get rid of. I have to think a lot about how I move. It's not natural. You know, I'm still having to think of, okay, now spin your wheel. You know, the left pinky. That's how it's going, and it's making it difficult. I will do one more match. I'm one more timing myself through this. Looks like they did not get their raid pulled together. So, oh well. I really shouldn't be messing with this tonight. I should be just doing general play and moving as much as possible. or even finding something with a jumping puzzle, like say, for instance, a whisper mission. I could practice on that, and that's not a bad idea. Not do the fighting portions, but just the jumping portions. Good news about jumping into a match that's partially over is at least, you know, at least it won't take too long. But you saw how it was. I mean, loaded in and right away. They've already got super, some of them, and they were steamrolling over the top of C even as I loaded in, and yeah, unfortunately that's PvP. So all right, thumb is space to the side, thumb to the side, not thumb down like this, thumb like this. I may have to do something with that D-pad too, other than have it as a function button. We will see. You know, the only way to get better at this is to do it. And this is the price you pay, and yeah. Yep. Fragment. I'm gonna go with the sidearm.
Control.
I tend to do better with that.
The zones are yours if you fight for them, Guardian.
See if I can get killed first on B.
Enemy claimed Zone C. You captured Zone B.
Get out of there.
Enemy claimed Zone A.
Oh, good job on the Outlast.
Lost the lead. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. Zone A lost.
Lost on my fingers again. How many came over? Just the one? Two. Yeah, it was more than one. I heard more than one set of footsteps, I know that.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
Oh, I got one. I don't know what my team's doing, but
Zone C lost.
they don't seem interested in holding zones.
Zone B captured. You have advantage. Change the lead.
Good job on the Outlast. He is flinching me right off of it. He's gonna come for it.
Zone B lost.
Nope.
Zone B captured. You have advantage. Zone A lost.
Yeah, and there I am on heavy with no heavy.
Zone C captured.
I don't know how I
Zone
flipped to it.
advantage is yours.
That's what's getting me killed here, is that I'm struggling when I move my hand.
Zone B lost. Zone A captured.
I hate
You
that
have
guy with the
zone
Outlast.
advantage.
Hating him. Makes me want to pull that Einstein D out and start owning him.
Zone A lost. 5 minutes. Let's fight.
We're gonna lose this match that we should have won.
They have the lead, but the match. Your opponents are pulling away. Drag them back. You captured Zone A. You have advantage. Zone C lost. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. 3 minutes remaining. You're catching up. Close the gap. You captured Zone C. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Your legend, Rogue. Zone B lost. B captured. You have zone advantage.
Fuck.
Zone B lost. Your enemy has a power play. 30 seconds. You captured Zone C.
Well, of course we lost. Oh man, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I am struggling a little bit with this.
One that you can win.
But this is not what I didn't expect anything less than what's happening. Alright, so again, a full squad. T1, T1, T1. See, that guy wiped us off of C right there at the end. I didn't think he still had a super. He caught 4 of us there. We didn't get the zone. He got 4 more points there. That was the match. I mean, yeah, so I'm not surprised on that. Just a good heads-up play on their part. I'm not whining about that. I mean, they should have gotten that, but... Alright, so I'm going to go with Ghost Primus just because it's something different. And I'm going to stick with the sidearm. The sidearm's actually very good. You know, you see my teammates keep stepping in front of me. No matter which way I would move, he would step right back in front of me when I had the heavy. One time I got 1 kill out of it because I had to shoot my teammate in the back of the head to get the kill. Alright, so 1 more and I'll have my Pinnacle for the week, so... You know, and this is not fun on any level. Yeah. It's more difficult with this, and I don't want to go full tilt either. This is going to pay off, though. I mean, this is painful at the moment, but I can feel that I'm going to work it out. I've just got to calm down, you know, and just whatever happens, happens. You know, at times, like I say, it feels very intuitive. And then there are other times, once my hands get misplaced, I just have a hard time getting back to it. And you know, you've got the home key on 13, which I in my head is up, when in actuality it's back. And that's another reason why I'm thinking I might take 13 and 18, and if I were to change those, that actually might make some sense, and this might play easier. I could keep this other stuff up here. Yeah, I mean, that could work. It's not going to change that layout. That's something I might do tomorrow. Probably won't do it tonight. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. And I was going to sign off about an hour ago. Got going on this. going to have at least... Okay. Yep, fresh match. Once we got behind on the supers on that team, it was over. We weren't doing a great job controlling our zones either. But then again, it was a full team, like I said, and they were obviously on comms. And all right, this could be interesting.
Control.
Probably get sniped every time I come around a corner. See, that's another thing. Pulling that key down would help me do.
Show me you can take ground. Hold the zones. Captured Zone A. Enemy claimed Zone C.
Can he make the jump? Yeah, he can. He'll almost certainly. Should have switched to sidearm. I'd have had him. I would have had him. My bad. My bad.
You gained the lead. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
See, I'm lost. I've lost my keys again. Yeah, I saw the arbalist. Kill that guy. Do not let him get away. Oh, worm husk. See, I mean that sidearm's actually pretty tough.
Zone B lost.
See if they come around here like I think they will.
They've taken the lead. You can turn this tide.
Yeah. I just competed with a hard light there, though. They're coming for C. Ah! I'm not a hunter. 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 How'd that work out for you?
captured. You have zone advantage.
Damn it.
Zone A lost. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Only 5 minutes left.
How is it that if somebody has a heavy machine gun, they will take me down every time?
Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
God damn it. That makes me mad. I knew he was going to do it. I feel like I'm playing with my feet glued to the floor. Well, at least that I understand.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. 3 minutes remaining.
That happened behind me. Yeah.
Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone C lost. The path to victory is long, but there's always hope. Fight! Zone A lost. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Only 1 minute left. 30 seconds remaining. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. Defeat comes for us all.
It just makes me so mad. Just does. Ah.
The zones are your life, Guardian. Keep fighting. You'll get it.
I'm gonna have to practice a lot more. I mean, even as much as we had it handed to us that match, they're just moments, just critical moments, and I'm losing too many fights that I shouldn't lose. I just shouldn't lose. My feet are to the floor. I hear them coming. I can't backpedal fast enough with the controller, man. I'd just be out. Yeah. Anyway, I'm committed. I've got to make it work. So, yeah. With that, before I tilt too much, I'm going to go ahead and close off. And so, let's just tab on out here and say this is Iron Bill, and I am going to sign out.